I was born and raised in South Florida, and after I finished high school, I went to Furman University, and from there I went to South Carolina, USC for medical school. After I finished that, I went to Birmingham, Alabama for my internal medicine residency, and then to LSU in New Orleans for my cardiology fellowship. My dad is a family physician, and growing up I was always interested, I think, in becoming a physician and doing the things that he did. And in high school I took a liking to science, and when I went to Furman I loved science, and so I pursued medicine, thinking I was going to become a family physician. Before I started medical school, my dad had a heart attack and actually went on to have bypass surgery. And so I suppose in the back of my mind I was sort of thinking about maybe cardiology as a career. When I started medical school, our first cadaver had bypass surgery, and so I was able to see the anatomy of a patient with that illness. And then I really enjoyed the physiology, the pump mechanics that I was learning about. And when I started my rotations, the first attending I had for general medicine was actually a cardiologist, and so I was really impressed with the way he could examine a patient, take a history, and then we'd leave the room and he would say, this patient has this and this because of all the information he was able to assimilate, and I thought that was really neat. And I changed and decided to pursue medicine and then cardiology instead of family medicine. I really like imaging of the heart, and at LSU I had a mentor that was particularly interested in echocardiography, and so after finishing 3 years of general cardiology, I spent an extra year specializing in echocardiography, both transthoracic across the chest wall as well as transesophageal. During that same year I also studied carotid imaging and ultrasound imaging of the lower extremities as well. I like to spend my free time with my family. I think that's really special and important to me. Fortunately, we like to go outdoors, and so when we're together we're doing things outdoors, whether it's just getting on the tennis court, whether it's going up and hiking or going to the lake. That's really important. And then I think the other thing that's important for me and my family is our relationship with God, and so we spend a lot of time when we can at church with our church family and in devotions in our own house.